Svein is a Norwegian masculine given name which may refer to rulers. Svein Håkonsen, in Norwegian Sven Håkonsen, an earl and co-ruler of Norway from 1000 to c. 1015. Sven Knutsen, King of Norway as Svein II. Politicians, civil servants and businessmen. Sven Aser, Norwegian business executive. Sven Alsaker, Norwegian politician. Sven Olav Agnald, Norwegian politician. Sven Fjellheim, Norwegian trade unionist and politician. Sven Flaten, Norwegian politician. Sven Gjerdrum, Norwegian economist and former governor of the Central Bank of Norway. Sven Gjelseth, Norwegian politician. Sven Roald Hansen, Norwegian politician. Sven Harberg, Norwegian businessman and politician. Sven Christensen, Norwegian civil servant, a former director of the Norwegian tax administration. Sven Longve, Norwegian economist and civil servant. Sven Ludvigsen, Norwegian politician. Sven Lundeval, Norwegian civil servant. Sven Munkejord, Norwegian politician. Sven Olsen Oraker, Norwegian politician. Sven Harald Øygard, Norwegian economist and head of the Central Bank of Iceland in 2009. Sven Renemo, Norwegian businessman and chair of Statoil. Sven Ole Sæther, Norwegian diplomat. Sven Sundsbø, Norwegian businessman and politician. Academics. Sven Bjerke, Norwegian religious historian and professor emeritus at the University of Oslo. Sven Hatloy, Norwegian architect and professor. Sven B. Manum, Norwegian botanist and professor. Sven Monsland, Norwegian slavist and professor. Athletes. Sven Engen, Norwegian former biathlete. Sven Fjellberg, Norwegian former footballer. Sven Grandalen, Norwegian retired footballer. Sven Hagensen, Norwegian former ice hockey player. Sven Hansen, Norwegian ice hockey player. Sven Goat Holstel, Norwegian former cyclist. Sven Jacobsen, Norwegian orienteering competitor in the 1970s. Sven Morten Johansen, Norwegian retired footballer. Sven Kvie, Norwegian footballer. Sven Langum, Norwegian former cyclist who won the Norwegian National Road Race Championship in 1975. Sven Lilleberg, Norwegian cross-country skier and Paralympic multi-gold medalist. Sven Mathisen, Norwegian footballer. Sven Enik Norstebo, Norwegian former ice hockey player. Sven Ivar Siggens, Norwegian former football player and coach. Sven Sigfusson, Canadian athlete and entrepreneur. Sven Thorgersen, Norwegian rower and 1972 Olympic silver medalist. Sven Tuft, Canadian cyclist. Sven Inge Valvik, Norwegian retired discus thrower. Artists and entertainers. Sven Berge, Norwegian electronic musician, half of the duo Røyksopp. Sven Olav Blindheim, Norwegian jazz bass player, composer and writer. Sven Erik Brodal, Norwegian actor, theatre director, poet, novelist and politician. Sven Christiansen, Norwegian jazz drummer. Sven Finnerud, Norwegian jazz pianist, painter and graphic artist. Sven Sturla Hugna, Norwegian actor, theatre director and instructor. Sven Jarval, Norwegian poet, novelist, short story writer, translator and essayist. Sven Daghorg, Norwegian jazz guitarist and record producer. Sven Olav Hurstad, Norwegian jazz pianist. Sven Konningen, Norwegian abstract expressionist painter. Sven Nyas, Norwegian illustrator and writer of children's books. Sven Overgaard, Norwegian jazz musician and band leader and boxer. Sven Schaffenberg, Norwegian actor and stage director. Sven Tindberg, Norwegian actor. Other. Sven Blindheim, Norwegian military officer and member of the resistance during World War II. Sven Gudeke, Norwegian newspaper editor. Sven Hegland, Norwegian engineer, World War II pilot and Major General. Sven Johannessen, Norwegian chess player. Sven Dovle Larsen, Norwegian newspaper editor. Sven Rosland, Norwegian astrophysicist. Sven Idol, Norwegian former chief of police and former director of the Norwegian Police Surveillance Agency.